Hello there, racquetball fans, and welcome to the IRT Preview Show. My name is Todd Boss. I'm the host of the IRT Fantasy Fast Break podcast with Brian Pineda, and I'm also the proprietor of ProRacquetballStats.com. This week, we have the 2026 KWM Gutterman Gateway City Pro-Am coming to you live from the Veta Sports Clubs in St. Louis, Missouri. This is the first time the tour has been in St. Louis in nearly a decade. For most of the 2010s, there was a recurring IRT event there, and of course, St. Louis is the home of the famous high school league, and it is also one of the birthplaces of racquetball. A number of our sport's first early top pros, guys like Marty Hogan and Jerry Halatier, even the Gross brothers, in case you like magic with your mixed in with your racquetball, all hail from St. Louis. Before we get started previewing this event, I wanted to thank the tournament director and our sponsors. First off, Dan Whitley is a longtime USARA board member, and he was actually the president of the board when I served on the board in the 2020 to 2024 timeframe. He's the tournament director. He's involved with Veta Sports, and he's heavily involved with racquetball in the Midwest. So thanks to Dan. The title sponsor of this event is KWM Gutterman. Gold sponsors include Downey Ethics and the St. Louis Redbirds. Other sponsors, not to don't want to forget, include Wood Phillips Patent Trademark Copyright Attorneys and Thurman Brooks, the TLBJ CPA firm. Also, want to thank our tour sponsors, KWM Gutterman, Papa Nicholas, Black and White Energy Drinks, the Rhinestorm Group, who do tax and wealth management, of course, Frank Hotels, Gearbox, and Formula Flow. Okay, so let's give a quick recap about where we are. Our last event was at the beginning of May, so about 4 or 5 weeks ago. We were in Missoula, Montana, where the number one ranking for the season was sewn up by Kane Wawzlinchuk. He beat Conrado Moscoso in the final and thus secured his 16th career pro title, which is pretty amazing. 16 titles is actually more than Sudsy, Cliff, and Marty Hogan have combined. Conrado and Kane ended up meeting 8 times this year, with Kane winning 5 of the 8 times. Unfortunately, we're not going to get a ninth meeting in St. Louis. Conrado cannot make it. He ran into some visa issues thanks to some government unrest going on in Bolivia. You can follow him on Facebook, and he kind of described or talked about his disappointment in not being able to come. The same issue also prevented several other Bolivian vets from traveling, so the draw is missing some of our South American compatriots. Jonathan Flores, though, does seem to be able to make it and is slotting in at the number 4 seed. With Conrado missing, Conrado slots in number 4. That means that he projects into number 5 Montoya in a possible quarterfinal that could be really fun. You know, two of the harder hitters on tour, two of the more athletic guys on tour. And then the winner of that would project into Kane Wawzlinchuk in a semi. So these could be some really fun matches. These are certainly the matches that I want to see. You know, these up and coming players taking a shot at the current champ. It also leaves the bottom half of the tournament a little bit thinner, but this also creates opportunities for the guys that are in the bottom half. You know, guys like Acuna, who's seeded third, Jake Bredebeck, who's seeded second, and especially Andre Perea. So congrats to Andre. He got married a couple weeks ago. Perea is the number 6 seed and has a really good opportunity to go deep in this event. If you're watching this and you're watching early on, I like some of the possible matches that we're going to get early on. We get a rematch of Gastelum and Sendry, you know, who are doubles partners. We also get a lot of international flavor in this event. The Guatemalan national team and the Costa Rican national team are using this as kind of a tune-up for the Central American Caribbean Games later on this year. Predictions? I like Kane coming out of the top, even though he's got to go through Montoya or Flores. You know, and from the bottom, I like Perea to make a run. He's got a good career head-to-head record against Acuna, who he matches up with in the quarters. And then once you get to the semis, you know, all bets are off. Well, that's it for me. Stay tuned. The live action is coming up next on IRT's streaming platforms here. Thanks for tuning in and enjoy the show.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live quarterfinal action for Fantastic Friday at the 2026 IRT Gateway City Pro-Am, brought to us by KWM Gutterman for the IRT. I'm Fabio Soto, along with Carrie Reitmeyer. Carrie, Fantastic Friday. Let's go.
Let's go. We've had a couple exciting matches already today, and we're going to round out the day with 4 more here. We are seeing Rodrigo Montoya and Jonathan Flores. And just want to share with everybody that they have yet to meet on the court. This will be their first doing, and it looks like Jonathan won the serve, so he'll be serving first. Jonathan comes into this as the number 4 seed, Rodrigo the number 5, so that's a really nice tight matchup there as well.
But isn't it interesting? This is the first time they've met, not just Carrie in the Pro Tour. They've never met in the IRF either. This is the first time they're playing each other. So the very similar game styles in terms of speed, agility, and strength. Let's see how the mentality.
Sure, and the experience.
Yeah,
certainly
come into play.
Rodrigo's, got the experience there, and I watched his game earlier to get here. Rodrigo played very solid against Diego Gastelum, taking him out in 2. And Jonathan playing Eric Trujillo to get here, also taking him in 2 games.
Well, a good start for Jonathan Flores, who scores his first point, 1-0.
Great way to start it there, in control. Middle of the court, backhand pinch, unreturnable for Rodrigo. Short serve.
Mathematically speaking, it's interesting how number 4 and number 5 on tour are meeting for the first time.
Right.
Good lob serve. I do expect to see Rodrigo Montoya come out guns blazing because it's an opponent that he's never faced, and he's not going to take any chances.
Great tracking by Jonathan. Good off the back wall by Rodrigo. And here's a setup for Rodrigo.
Look at how he
and
puts
he does.
all of his body into that forehanded shot. I expect him to come out, take no prisoners, take no chances. You know, he respects Jonathan a lot, and he doesn't want to feel that he's underestimating him at all. There you go.
Yeah, and that shot was working for him very well earlier today against Diego Gastelum. And he's so comfortable with it, and he executes it so well all the time.
There you go. Montoya very quickly takes the lead here. He was down 0-2. Now he's up 3-2. Like I said, take no prisoners.
And that's what we saw from him earlier, was just cool, consistent, playing within his game, making the shots he needed to make when he needed to make them, and there's the commentator curse, right?
Exactly.
Jonathan back in the service box here, 2 serving 3.
It's a skip. Jonathan just try to go backtrack and just hit that forehand shot into the right. I think a little breathing room there for Montoya. Mistake.
Short serve, second serve coming up. We mentioned we're here in St. Louis, Missouri. What a great tournament and turnout, quite honestly, for a June event. 188 players, 33 of them are pros, 118 of them from Missouri. So just and it's fun, the energy we've felt here with all these juniors around and all the local players coming to watch. Great addition to the IRT tour.
Always great to travel to a new venue, a new market, and the new fans that always, come up to the players asking them for pictures, autographs, and players are always willing to share time with the fans, which is always great for the sport. Full house here on a Friday.
Oh, and just missed by Jonathan.
Yeah.
Jaime Martel is our head referee. We do have line judges as well. Looks like maybe Jordi Alonso and Diego Gastelum.
Gastelum is on the right side as line judge.
And maybe it's Lalo.
Good pickup by Montoya.
Oh my, oh, and he got there, just couldn't,
Yeah.
couldn't get it to the front
Wow.
wall there.
We're still at 2 serving 3.
Appreciate everybody watching. Please like and share the feed. You can find us on 4 avenues now: YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram.
Just like that, Jonathan Flores ties this one at 3 apiece. And that's what Jonathan's going to try to do with Montoya. He's going to try to slow his game down, take his time to start. What he's doing right now is just bouncing and thinking and just bouncing the ball. Try to get into Montoya's head.
Short serve called. Second serve. High lob to the right hand, forehand of Rodrigo, who skips it.
And you know what? That was not his best lob serve to the right. He actually did a couple better at the beginning of the match, but it was just enough for Rodrigo to pressure himself to pummel it down. He goes to the floor. Good pickup.
Yes, Jonathan's got Rodrigo running. Takes it back to the ceiling. Oh, pretty.
Kill
pretty shot.
Very lovely from Jonathan. He was just executing perfectly with his forehand. And yes, he's doing a good job of putting pressure on Montoya. Even though that Flores is ranked higher only by 1, it's just the experience factor comes into play.
Short serve. Sticking with it, high lob to the forehand, and he skips it again.
Skips it again. Pressure.
Pressure.
Pressure on Montoya to not make mistakes. Pressure on him to perform perfectly. I see a very calm Jonathan Flores.
Yeah, and that's a good point to bring up because, this season, I wish we would have gone back to see where he started, unless you remember, but to watch him grow as a player and a person, we didn't see that, early on in the season. Him being quite as calm and quite as in control. So that's come with that growth and the experience of just even playing these few short months on tour here. 3 serving 6.
Oh, too much to handle.
Yeah, and that's the Rodrigo hands, though, that we're used to seeing him make those shots.
Mm-hmm.
Six serving 3.
Jonathan handling very well.
He really is.
7-3.
Very composed. We'll see if he can maintain that throughout the match. Very determined shot by Jonathan. Absolutely blast that. The speed gun was put on these players just 8 weeks ago in California, and Jonathan did come away with the hardest hitting of those gentlemen that participated.
That was at Orange County, right?
Yep.
That's true. Wow. What a put away by,
Right?
by Montoya.
What just happened there? 3 serving 8.
What's happening is that Montoya is switching gears now.
Here's a setup for Rodrigo off the back. Now one for Jonathan.
Didn't pick up. Montoya scores point number 4. Montoya to serve. Good reset by Jonathan. Too much, but Montoya getting away with it 2-2. 5-8. I think Jonathan gave a lot to think about to Montoya. 2-point run so far. Different serve.
Yeah,
now.
high Z to Jonathan's forehand, which he didn't do much with, but he forced an error from Rodrigo.
What I'm seeing right now in Rodrigo's game is that he's trying to avoid the backhand. Seeing shots he's been directing to the right side, and Jonathan just noticed that. That's why he's going to shoot more for his backhand. The reason why, I think, is because, wow, an ace serve. What a clean serve to the forehand. And what we're noticing is how the wooden floor, there's a hinder there carrying on the left side, and they're trying to avoid that discrepancy.
9-5. That's a short serve.
Short serve.
High lob again to Rodrigo's forehand.
Is he going to get a replay?
My thought would be no.
I think so. I think it's a replay.
He's going to get a replay.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
9-5. Replay. Yeah, 9-7-5 is
Yep.
a cover for referee. I mean, I thought it would, warrant it, but I didn't see the referee make the call.
It's a short serve. Between the legs from Jonathan.
Not too
And then
much.
just easily pushes it off to the right-hand side there.
All right, Carrie, some interesting facts here that our producer, JT, just handed to me. And to what you said about the radar gun challenge, the final
yeah.
results. Rodrigo Montoya was the highest ranked.
Really? I thought
1 mile an hour more than Jonathan Flores.
Okay, yeah.
161 mile an hours for Rodrigo Montoya, 160 for Jonathan Flores. The next one was Sam Bredenbeck at 153.
Yeah, Sam wants a redo, he said.
I'm sure he said that.
But, yeah, he had just, they set up the radar gun, and Sam had just got done playing a pretty grueling match.
Now, that was the forehand.
Okay.
Now to the backhand. Number 1 player with the best backhand was Javier Mar at 145 and Sam Bredenbeck at 153. So numerically speaking, Sam Bredenbeck has the same power in the forehand than in the backhand, to a difference to all the other rest.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. Wait a minute, hold up.
Look at this diving attempt by Jonathan there.
Wow.
Actually, his racket came loose from his,
Cool.
his wrist tether. So that will be an equipment timeout.
That's an equipment timeout, 30 seconds. Want to take this opportunity, of course, to thank some of our, local sponsors. Downey Ethics CLE provides free legal ethics and elimination of bias educational webinar to lawyers, primarily in Missouri, Kansas. It has won several awards for its programming, including the 2025 Gurnan Award from Kansas CLE. More than 6,500 lawyers registered for its programs in 2026-27, and learn more at downeylawgroup.com.
Jonathan back in from his equipment timeout, and actually a completely different racket too he changed to. Montoya, a little bit of a hill to climb here. 6 serving 10. See if he can start it off with a point. Number 1 diving get. Great shot. Wow, what a great rally. And we saw the doubles hands from Montoya that he is famous for, and just kind of pushing Jonathan each time, just a little bit further away from him, a little bit further away from the ball to win that point, make it 7 serving 10.
Some uncharted territory for both of these gentlemen. They've been to the quarters before, but they've never faced each other.
Set up off the back wall for Jonathan. Rodrigo tracks it down. And Jonathan think good. And Rodrigo thinks skip. The ref agrees with or calls a skip, but he is appealing. And that will be a lost appeal for Jonathan. The sideline judges agree.
Well, 8 serving 10 is the score still in game 1. We still have timeouts. None of them has taken their timeout. It's too close. Great kill by Montoya's backhand. 9 serving 10.
Yeah, just like that.
The serve from Montoya. From the back, Flores. From the back again, Montoya got it. Patience is key, and just Montoya demonstrate that to us right now. He ties this one up at 10 apiece. Wow. Timeout taken by Jonathan Flores. 1 minute. Players take a 1 minute break, and we'll return here on IRT Live.
It's all just machines, material, and parts. Until we get our hands on them, then it all becomes something different. Skilled workers turn raw steel into the best-selling gutter machines in the USA. This doesn't happen by accident. It's over 40 years in the making, an unrelenting dedication to quality and innovation, both in the machines we make and how we make them. KWM Gutterman, American-made, family-owned.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 2026 IRT Gateway City Proam brought to you by KWM Gutterman. Here, Fabio Soto with IRT and Carrie Reitmeyer. So, Carrie, Timeout for Jonathan Flores. We're at 10-10. What are your thoughts so far?
Yeah, we talked about the demeanor of Jonathan seeming much more mature this game. He did come out to a pretty early lead. I believe it was 10-3. And Rodrigo has, just came off his match earlier today. Again, calm, in control, played very solid against Diego Gastelum. And now we're seeing some of that come through as he is tied up this game here, 10-10, serving his second serve.
I think this is a good timeout for Flores. Yes, it is. Check that out. Double fault by Rodrigo Montoya. So good timeout for Flores. He got what he wanted, not the way he wanted it, but he got what he wanted. And I think this is a good timeout for him because he's really letting Rodrigo know that he's taking him seriously. He's not underestimating him, even though he's higher ranked. Showing him respect. There you go.
Great pass, just
it.
out of diving reach of Rodrigo.
To put away.
Serving 11. Drive serve coming from Rodrigo. Little off speed. Did you see? We saw him do it right at the last second. Took just a little bit off that ball, and it was enough that Jonathan's return was not able to get to the front wall. Tie ball game.
11-11. They're trading jabs, trading punches. I don't know what they're saying. And expect that to happen. Jonathan is going to attack Montoya more for the backhand. You'd think that that wouldn't be a very wise choice, but Jonathan feels comfortable that way. He's only trailing by one, and again, there's an anomaly in the left side of the court, and Jonathan's going to exploit that. Montoya with the serve, 3 points away from taking game one.
Short serve.
Wow, Montoya again. Wow, great shot again. Jonathan is attacking that backhanded shot, and Montoya now is in the lead by 2. 13 serving 11.
Hinder ball called. Yeah. We'll get a replay out of that. (13-2), sticking with the drive serve. Wow, how that didn't hit Jonathan, I don't know.
It's a good deceitful serve from Montoya, who now has game point number 1. 14 serving 11. Montoya always manages to pull a funky serve at some point at the end of each game, and he did right there. He got his dues.
Oh, whoa.
Oof.
Oh, yeah. And it skipped before it hit him. What a great attempt at getting that. 11 serving 14. We got this little towel timeout here.
Mm-hmm.
And appreciate everybody watching. Like and share the feed. Give us your predictions. How do you think this is going? Are we heading tiebreaker? Who you got winning?
We're certainly getting a show. That's a skip.
Yeah, he wants that one back, right?
Mm-hmm.
He makes that shot, 9 out of 10 times. Maybe even 10 out of 10. 12-14. Get off the back wall there. Jonathan with a put away. Oh, and then Rodrigo passes him on the right there.
There you go.
Second game point opportunity for Rodrigo, 14, serving 12.
There you
Yeah,
have
and
it,
he
folks.
handcuffed it. Started with that handcuffing serve and then set Rodrigo up to put that ball away right there. So Rodrigo Montoya takes game number 1, 15-12. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and we will be right back here on IRT Live.
The IRT would like to thank our title sponsor, Kwm Gutterman, responsible for the 2026 Gateway City Pro-Am. We would also like to thank Downey Ethics CLE, a law firm devoted to legal ethics, lawyer discipline defense, and the law of lawyering. We would also like to thank Wood Phillips. Wood Phillips delivers strategic patent, trademark, and copyright counsel. We would like to thank 314 Sports. 314 Sports is a baseball-softball organization serving the St. Louis Metro since 1987. Entering their 40th year of competition, they have had 10 major leaguers, 150 professional players, and just crossed the 1,000 mark on players who receive scholarships to play college athletics. Our teams start at 7 years old and go through 18 years of age when they graduate high school. We have about 700 players in the organization, making us the largest single-location baseball-softball program in the United States. Finally, we'd like to thank TLBJ CPA, specifically Thurman Brooks CPA, who is a proud supporter of Missouri racquetball.
Game number 2 about to start between Rodrigo Montoya and Jonathan Flores. I am Fabio Soto along with Kerry Reitmeyer. This is the 2026 IRT Gateway City Pro-Am brought to us by Kwm Gutterman. Kerry, to no surprise, I mean, first time these two have met on the Pro Tour or international. Right?
Ever, yep.
So 15-12. It started off very well for Jonathan. Montoya caught up, and Jonathan faded away. Montoya came back, and he made a statement. And that's what I think needs to happen. Montoya needs to make a statement. I'm the veteran. I'm the older, mature player. I've been here for a while. This is how it's played. But Jonathan, of course, takes no prisoners and is not easily intimidated. What are your thoughts?
I think, right away we're going to get a call that Rodrigo thought Jonathan's shot skipped. Jonathan and the ref thought it was good. He is not appealing. He's asking his camp for that. I'm not sure because you said it. Jonathan started out strong, composed, making his shots, and I think it's just the veteran in him that Rodrigo was able to answer all of that and stay very consistent and come back from behind. You know, he tied it at 10-10, but was behind for the win. Oh, what a great diving get.
Set up.
Oh,
Too much.
not going to get two of them, though.
No. Let's do a replay here.
Yeah, two dives by Rodrigo in that rally. First one he's successful at, second one he is not. One serve 0. Set up off the back wall for Jonathan, and he skips it.
Montoya gets the serve. You can only wonder what's going through their minds right now. I mean, I'm sure this is an occasion, Kerry, where you're not even thinking about Super Saturday. You're focused on Fantastic Friday. You're focused on what you need to do right now to get past this hurdle that I've never passed before.
Right.
I love the mentality aspect when two athletes meet for the first time against each other. There's a mental aspect to it. There's a psychological warfare, if you will, to see who comes out on top, but the way you do it and how you handle pressure in that court.
Well, because like all these players, they've all seen each other play
Yes.
many times, but once you get in there and, you know, see the nuances of the players' court positioning and of the players' racket prep, you know, it's a totally different thing once you're in there in the court with them.
And the analytics of their demeanors and of, you know, the traits, what they do is also very important because you get to analyze your opponent now in a different way altogether. 2-0.
Yeah, that serve in the first game awarded Jonathan several points, putting
Yep.
the pressure on Rodrigo. Rodrigo doing just what he did there, skipping that ball. Maybe he chooses a different option if given the opportunity again.
Well, Jonathan really now knows what he must not do because that happened. So now let's see what his approach is, how he handles it.
3-0. Short serve.
Four serving 0 is the score. Another strong start for Flores. Has he learned from his mistakes in game 1?
Screen serve called. Second serve coming here from Jonathan. Back to that lob to the forehand.
Not the easy pickup.
Yeah, and that's that 100 and what'd you say? That speed coming and
Yeah.
directly into that side wall. Just too much for Jonathan to handle there. Nice. Oh. I believe a short serve was called there. 0 serves 4, second serve. Jonathan flicks it back to the ceiling. Rodrigo with a, great get by Jonathan there off the back wall. Yeah.
Jonathan, playing, at a certain court position that is not benefiting him at all. Montoya scores his first point of game 2, and yeah, I guess they're both playing a little too in front.
Yeah.
They're going above the dotted line, so I don't know. Maybe need to take a step or two back.
Well, I think
Broken ball.
Yeah, broken ball. Broken ball. We'll replay.
Very, very rare to see that, Carrie. We don't see that often, especially throughout this weekend. At least I've seen them by, I think, 3 total. I've seen something like that. Oh yeah, Rodrigo broke a ball with Diego Gastelum. That is very true.
Asterisk, C, hardest hitting pro on tour.
Oh, that's good reflexes there
Whoa.
by Montoya.
Another diving get, 2 in a row.
Set up. That's a reset by Flores. Let's see if Montoya can pull one. There you go.
God, what a rally.
Montoya cutting it off. Too much.
And then the pass over there. What a rally by both players. Yeah, clap. The players like that.
Wow.
Numbers.
Want to take this opportunity to thank everyone for watching, tuning in. Remember, like our post, share our feed, and keep following us on social media. Flores back to the serve. 4-1.
That's a pretty shot, and he just did it so calmly. Buried it into that front right corner. Five serving 1. Short serve. Great dig by Rodrigo. Reset by Jonathan.
Wow, Montoya
Took
powering
advantage.
away. Yeah. Flores, 6-1. Now I'm seeing less unforced errors by Flores. I'm seeing a better poker face. Montoya, the put away.
One serving 6. This is Jonathan's biggest lead in the match.
So far.
High lob Z to Jonathan's forehand. Oh, that one connected for him. He has missed several of those, but at the right time. Another point for Rodrigo. 2 serving 6.
Good pickup, Montoya. Not that one.
No. And again, that composure.
Yeah.
Honing in, tightening up of the shots by Jonathan. You know, we've had a really fun season. This tournament wraps it up here for us. Here's some numbers for you. 29 total number of IRT tournaments, including satellite events. 3,132 players at all events combined. We've had 5 different winners at the full ranking stops. And 3.7 million people have viewed us on all of our streams. So congrats to everybody. It it takes a village, and we appreciate all the sponsors, all the players, all the work, all the behind-the-scenes guys for bringing such a great IRT season to us.
So Montoya didn't like that call. He's appealing that ball didn't double bounce. I'm not seeing anything. No.
Yep.
Play continues. FLORES still up 6-2. Oh, is he going to get an avoidable? Or is it safety
I
hitter?
don't think so.
Yes.
Oh, he did.
He did get an avoidable. Wow. Well,
yeah, Rodrigo not happy about that.
I can't say no because he was directly
Correct.
in front of him.
Correct.
You know, he might not kill that ball, but he was in front of him. Ooh, and it just hit that crack on the right. Nothing could be done there. 7, serving 2. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
2
Two
serving
serving
7.
7.
2
Yep.
serving 7.
Remember, we play 2 games to 15 points and a tiebreaker to 11 if needed. Win by 1. Only scoring when you're in the service box. Two serve 7. Smart shot by Rodrigo, too. It was
Yeah.
a great get from Jonathan off that back wall, but Rodrigo very aware of where Jonathan was. Puts that ball away on the left-hand side. 3 serving 7. It's a nice pickup. Skipped it in, but good pickup by Rodrigo.
FLORES just looking at his racket.
Following this match at 6 p.m. or 15 minutes after the conclusion of this one, we will have number 1 seeded Kane Wazelenchuk taking on the number 8 seed Lalo Portillo.
Oh, I assure you it's going to be 15 minutes after this one. This is turning out to be a war. And I got to be honest with you. I'm expecting a tiebreaker.
You are. I knew you would.
There we
my.
go. Montoya can't handle that one. FLORES.
Second attempt there, yes.
FLORES leading now 8-3. He regains that 5-point lead. But yeah, Wazelenchuk will take on Portillo. And that's going to be very interesting.
And another match following that one, again, 7 p.m. or 15 minutes after the conclusion. Number 2, Jake Bredenbeck, back in action, taking on number 7, Adam Mania. Also will be a fun one to watch. Yeah. We round out the evening at 8 p.m. with number 3 seeded Andres Acuna. And I just missed Andre Paria's seed, but that is who he is playing. Andre Paria is the 6th seed in this event.
So Jake Bredenbeck versus Adam Mania is the only match of the quarterfinals between 2 people from the same country.
Oh.
The rest of them are different. So U.S. versus U.S. The rest of them are just different from different countries.
Sure. Yeah, Jake returning after an injury. He did not play in Montana. I think that's the tournament he took off. And I actually think also the Rockies tournament, I believe.
We spoke about how at the Players Championship, it was the first tournament that we seen Sam come and not Jake.
Right.
Remember that?
Yep.
That was a very interesting statistic. Usually it's happened the other way around.
Right. And now this weekend, Sam's nursing an injury, but again, he's here and talking to him, he said it's feeling good. He's doing some PT. He's starting to load weight on it, so he's feeling good. Rodrigo changed his shirt, whether that was directed by the ref, which the ref is
probably
not only requested to do, he has every right to do that. or he could have done it on his own. But yes, probably.
Of course, Montoya, one of the most perspiring racquetball players.
Perspiring, that's a nice way to put it. Thomas Carter's got to be right up there with him.
Jake Bredenbeck as well.
Jake Bredenbeck, yep. Another mistake from Jonathan.
The Montoya benefits from that. Now we're at 4-8.
High lob Z to Jonathan's forehand. Boy,
Wow.
Rodrigo's just got Jonathan running all over the court.
Look
Let's
at that.
see how this ends up.
He's not shooting to the same place twice.
Oh.
What a way to rally. What a way to end it.
What a rally.
Montoya.
Gonna watch part of that again here.
Yeah, let's take a look at this replay. Montoya now regaining that. Wow. 5 serving 8.
Yeah, and again, Rodrigo really in control that whole rally.
Yeah.
Jonathan running forward, back, side to side. You see the head ref in there. Jaime Martel, who played earlier, Andre Perea,
yeah.
which ended in a 11-7 tiebreaker with Andre.
Very
coming
interesting match.
Yeah, you saw that one?
I saw part of it,
Mm-hmm.
and very interesting to see Andre and Martel going to tiebreaker.
Wow.
Montoya firing again, and he's not taking prisoners. 6-8. Montoya's same strategy as last time, and he's coming back. He's only 2 behind Flores.
Yeah, just,
Montoya.
again, in control. Do what you know you can do. Execute the shots you know you can execute. He makes it look so easy.
He does, and I don't see him in the same demeanor that I saw him in Game 1, even though he won Game 1. I'm seeing a very focused Montoya right now, taking his time as well. No, it's a double bounce.
The winner of this moves on to our semifinals, which is played tomorrow at 11 and noon. And we'll play the winner of the Kane Wazelenchuk Lalo Portillo match, which is coming up next. Jonathan in the service box, 8 serving 7.
Very easy play for Flores.
9-7.
They're keeping it close. Yeah, Montoya just talked to referee saying, hey, what about that screen, sir? Are you not going to do anything about that one? He's pointing at it. Ooh!
Got that weird bounce on that floor there. Yeah.
That was just blasted by Montoya. It's an unfortunate bounce.
It is great catch up, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that was some fancy footwork to catch up to that weird bounced ball. 7 serving 9.
Montoya. 1 away. It's 1 away from Flores again. See Flores making a couple of unforced errors. And Montoya ties it up just as easy as that. Breathing, taking his time, and Flores taking his time out. Players take a 1-minute break. We will return here with Game 2 on IRT Live.
racquetball is fast, demanding, relentless. Your racket should be too. Introducing the Gearbox GX1, engineered with our exclusive solid frame technology. A true one-piece carbon frame. Just pure, solid construction, built for maximum durability and performance. Every swing delivers powerful energy transfer, crisp response, and precise control. Dominate the rally. Trust the racket built to outperform and outlast. The Gearbox GX1, powered by solid frame technology. Feel the difference.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. For those who are just joining us, timeout was called by Jonathan Flores here at game number 2. They're tied at 9 apiece. The IRT and Fabio so along with K. Wright Merritt. This is the 2026 Gateway City Proam brought to you by KWM Gutterman. Carrie, what are your thoughts on this timeout by Jonathan?
Well, I think you can't take them with you. And
Ooh, an avoidable? Is it an avoidable? I have to see the referee. Yes, avoidable call is being made. No protests on Jonathan's behalf, no appeals, and Rodrigo Montoya takes the lead in game 2.
yeah, and I think I like that response from Jonathan too. He knew he was in the way.
Yeah.
You're the one that hit the ball down that line. You were just hoping that Rodrigo wouldn't be there to get it, but he. Oh, did he? Yeah, I didn't think he picked that up.
We got avoidables in both ways. There was an avoidable in favor of Jonathan earlier.
Yep.
Now in favor of Montoya, who's now leading by 2. Wow.
We are going to talk with the winner after this match, so stick around.
That was a good shot called. Flores. Nine serving 11.
Jonathan, of course, looking for 6 more points to take this to a tiebreaker, and there's 1. 10 serving 11. Rodrigo hoping to get out of here in 2. Drive serve coming.
Ooh,
And that's
perfect.
an ace serve. We are back tied up again.
Beautiful serve.
11-11. Now it's a race to 4.
It's a beautiful serve to the
It-
forehand
yes.
of Montoya, and it's just died in that right crack.
That's a short serve called. Second serve.
Flores just missing that one with a backhand, and he wanted to go cross court. 11-11. We're either 4 points away from victory or 4 points away from tiebreaker, however you want to see it.
Well, I know you see it. Tiebreaker.
Good shot.
Wow. Great gets by both
Good
players.
shot again. Good shot
Oh,
again.
my goodness.
Montoya almost dropped his glasses.
Oh, are you kidding me? Oh,
Wow.
my gosh.
What a rally. We got to see a
What
replay.
rally.
Look at how Montoya lost his eye guards, caught him midair. Look at this. Look at this. Catching his eye guards midair and putting them on. Wow, that is focus, concentration, and the will to not lose.
That's right. What a rally. Crowds love it. They're having a little conversation here, too. This is.
I don't think I've seen someone drop their eye guards and catch them midair and put them back on again to not get the technical.
You're right, right.
Right? I don't think I've seen that before. Wow. That's right, kiddos.
They need this break here, this
Yeah.
towel timeout break.
Yeah, if you're not a professional, don't try this at home and do it with the supervision of an adult if possible. If you're going to drop your eye guards in midair and catch them. You got to be a pro player like Rodrigo Montoya.
Well, and what a crowd pleaser. How fun was that?
Yeah.
I'll go back and watch after tonight is over. Again, just a reminder, following this match, 15 minutes after the conclusion, we have Kane Wazelenchuk, Lalo Portillo. After that match, Jake Bredenbeck, Adam Mania, and we will wrap up this fantastic Friday with Andres Acuna and Andre Perea.
11-11 still. Game 2. High lob. That's a put away. Flores. Oh no. Then he called a skip, and Flores is appealing. Call good. Yep. That's it.
Yeah, they're discussing it a little bit, and it looks like Jonathan asked Rodrigo's opinion. Rodrigo said it did skip. It skipped right back here.
Oh, yeah.
So
Rodrigo with the serve.
high Z to Jonathan's forehand.
Good pickup by
Great,
Flores.
yes, great diving get. Set up by Rodrigo. who
Blasted
skipped.
it.
Oh, and I thought it skipped as well.
So it's a good shot called.
Okay.
Jonathan's not liking that call.
Okay.
However, it is what it is. Montoya, 12, serving 11. I don't know if Jonathan has one. Does he have one appeal left?
I don't know.
He should have one appeal. Because he did lose one earlier. I do remember that. That's a miss. Flores. Needs a good run. I want to thank, of course, IRT partners, the sponsors here, Papa Nicholas Coffee, KWM Gutterman, Frank Hotels, Formula Flow Racquetball, the Rainstorm Group, Black and White Energy Drink, and Gearbox Racquetball. Thank you for the continuation of your support as a partner for the IRT.
Yeah, all season long. Like I said, this wraps up our 2025-26 season. We start again in September and have a promise of another very full, busy season of racquetball.
Yeah.
11 serving 12.
Yeah, we got some surprises for you. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Serving 11. Rodrigo 3 points away from taking this match. Not so fast.
Not so fast. Good answer from Flores. So timeout taken by Rodrigo Montoya. Players will take a 1-minute break and we'll return here on IRT Live.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here at the 2026 IRT Gateway City Proam. You're joining us in this match. in progress. Jonathan Flores serving 11 to Rodrigo Montoya's 12. Jonathan trying to find a way to push this to a tiebreaker. We'll see if he can do that by adding point number 12 to end. Yeah, does it pretty. And
that was not a good ceiling shot from Montoya. He hit that too hard, came off the back wall perfectly to give Flores a setup for that. And 12-12, that was all Montoya right there. 3 points away. Yeah,
Rodrigo,
he's not going to replay.
Yeah, he was wondering if it was a short serve, I think, and he's going to appeal it.
He's going to appeal that. I disagree with Montoya. I thought it was still good.
All right, you had a better view than me.
One up, one down.
Yeah.
There we go. One up, one down.
Again, we talk about this often, and Rodrigo just has to forget about that call.
Hold up. It's still 12-12. I believe, yeah. 12-12. So, no, it was a replay.
And now Rodrigo with the side out. High lob Z to Jonathan's forehand. He comes and cuts it off. Short hops it. Oh, pretty put away by Jonathan.
Wow.
Another side out.
They're fighting each other. I mean, this is just very interesting to see how they're managing their options.
This place is just buzzing, Fabio.
Oh, yeah.
Standing, sitting, upstairs, downstairs. It's really great. Great vibe here for sure.
And this match has gone for about an hour, and we're still in game 2.
Still 12-12. Skip ball by Rodrigo. We saw that early on that shot in game number 1. He seemed to clean that up a little bit. And now a big skip there.
13-12 Flores has now regained the lead of this game 2. He was leading earlier.
Short serve.
Lob serve Flores. He's been lob serving Rodrigo a lot. Oh, broken ball. So Rodrigo Montoya is the leading ball breaker, if you will.
Yeah, we talked about broken balls, and not that we're keeping count per se, but that is the third that Rodrigo has been involved in a match that he's been involved in. Time back in. Jonathan 13, Rodrigo 12. Wow, again, made that look super easy.
(12-13). Overhead shot. Not enough. Flores is working Montoya really well, making him use all of his weapons and all of his tools at his disposal.
(13-12).
Perfect.
Ace serve down that forehand side. 14-12, Jonathan's first opportunity at taking game number 2.
So Jonathan can close this one right here and reach the tiebreaker. Let's see if he does it. Flores for game 2. Second serve.
High lob to Rodrigo's forehand. Great pickup off the back wall. Jonathan with the setup. Rodrigo there to get it. Another setup for Jonathan.
Kept it alive.
Oh,
Flores. Yeah, Montoya needed to get up quickly from that one. Wow.
Oh, we will watch part of that again.
Wow, all or nothing for Montoya. I am very impressed.
And as you said, all or nothing, he had to go for that.
Taking that risky shot in game point. Look at that fist bump. Of course he's happy. He did a really tough shot. And listen, if he would have missed that shot, we would be already talking tiebreaker. But Montoya is just never one to, feel like he's out. He's always going to battle till the end. And I think Flores is a little bit in disbelief.
Well, there was the point where Rodrigo dove and then didn't get up.
Yeah.
And then realized he had an opportunity to return that ball.
Well, listen, after all that effort and tremendous athleticism, we should see Rodrigo at least, score a point here. All that effort has to be worth of retribution. And of course he's going to cut it off. Oh, wow. That is just crazy. That is just insane.
The second time he has gone for broke, and it worked out for him.
Look at this. Look at this. From the back, between the legs, and just kills it on the right side. How cool is that, Carrie?
Really cool.
Wow. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know if we could say that's the shot of the day, but earlier today we saw Wazelenchik jump and behind the back killed it on the right corner.
No way.
It was just sick. Versus John Wolf
yes,
earlier today.
Yep.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Kane doing Kane things.
Kane doing Kane things. Let's see. Montoya.
Mistake.
Not a good serve.
Yeah.
Flores still leading here. 1 point away from taking this one into a tiebreaker. Of course, Montoya looking to side out. Yeah, what a response. The return of serve was just impressive there by Montoya. But still, he's 1 point away from Flores and 2 points away from victory. Let's see how he handles this one. So, no drive serve, it seems. Oh, there we go. Jonathan skipped it.
Here we go. 14-14, game
point.
number 2.
Match point for Montoya.
First opportunity.
Wow. And they need a breather. Both of these two gentlemen need to take a little bit of more time. The timeout right now. Referee's doing his thing, and I'm sure Jonathan is thinking, what was I thinking?
It's been a really solid game, too.
Yes.
They, shots have been tight. Dives have been great. Serving maybe a little bit, they each could find something that's working a little bit better, but really a nice, tight, good match. And here we go, 14 serving 14.
Oh, Montoya.
That's it.
Wow.
With his signature shot.
Let's take a look at this. It's impressive. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ends it there with that backhand pinch in the left corner. Stick around here. We are going to talk with Rodrigo, so we will be right back here in just a couple minutes.
If you're not an IRT Club member, then you're missing out. Exclusive matches, second court streaming, and condensed replays, so you never miss a point. Plus, member-only deals, player extras, and inside access you can't get anywhere else. IRT Club is more than a membership, It's your all-access pass to the IRT and another way to support the tour and the players you love. Go to the IRT Club page at irttour.com to join now. Just $15 per month. The best in racquetball just got even better.
It's all just machines, material, and parts. Until we get our hands on them, then it all becomes something different. Skilled workers turn raw steel into the best-selling gutter machines in the USA. This doesn't happen by accident. It's over 40 years in the making, an unrelenting dedication to quality and innovation, both in the machines we make and how we make them. Kwm Gutterman, American-made, family-owned.
Welcome back, everybody. Carrie Reitmeyer here with IRT Live. I'm here with our first quarterfinal winner of the evening, Rodrigo Montoya. First of all, congratulations. What a great game, played under great composure. You haven't played Jonathan before, so what did you have a strategy going into this? What were your thoughts stepping onto the court against him for the first time?
Well, I'm very happy for the win, obviously. Jonathan, from the last tournaments, he has been playing really well, so I knew my strategy was to fight until the end. Don't let him shoot comfortable, so I tried to always try to hit first instead of letting him shoot. And thanks God that I could close in 2 games, because in a tiebreak it could be probably insane, but I'm very happy for the win.
How many times do you think you dove in that match? It was insane.
It was a lot, but the good thing is that when I dive, almost I won all the
that is very
rallies,
true.
So that's a good point.
That is very true. And, you know, we were talking, it's much different. You know, we've all of you have seen everybody play. It's much different to look at somebody from outside, watch how they play, and then once you get in there to really see what their mechanics are like, what their little ticks are. So did any of that surprise you there, or how'd you feel about that?
No, actually, no, I'm excited that a lot of people came to watch us. Obviously, we play for all of them. So thanks for all the people that make this tournament possible. Also, a funny thing is that the court has a weird part, so it's it play for both sides. So
and one shot in particular, you had to do some quick shuffling to catch up to that.
Lucky that on the next 2 rallies, it was upside down. So I'm finding that it doesn't affect too much.
Well, this was your second match of the day, and I did watch the first one where you played against Diego Gastelum. And again, I mentioned it to you after that, very composed, very in control. You really played well there, and that transitioned over into this game as well. Congratulations. Yeah. I'm going to ask you a few questions. We've done this the last couple tournaments, wanting to get to know our players a little bit better.
Okay.
And they are different than the last time. So
okay, perfect.
Here we go. First one is, who is your favorite athlete of all time?
Full time. Obviously, it's Roger Federer in tennis, but also I like a lot Stephen Curry from basketball.
Oh, Stephen Curry, that's a good one. What's your favorite music genre?
It's like I like all of kinds. Depends on my mood.
Okay.
When I'm playing some of Metallica, when I'm sad, probably some of, I don't know, Elefante. It depends of my mood.
Nice, Metallica.
Yeah.
All right. What is your favorite meal?
Probably is the Italian food,
Perfect.
the pasta, pizza, lasagna, all of those.
Love it. And are you a book reader? What's the last book you read?
Probably on my, how can I say, my high school, because I don't read a lot.
Okay.
I prefer watch movies or
Sure.
do different things.
Sure. And if you could pick a superpower, what would it be?
Probably fly, or don't have to take a lot of flights to come to the tournament. That should be good.
I'll tell you, you fly around the court sometimes for sure. I want to wish you congratulations again, and any sponsors you'd like to thank or anybody you'd say hello to.
Okay, gracias a toda la gente de Chihuahua, a mi esposa, a mis papás. Gracias a Dios por permitirme seguir jugando este nivel y pues agradecido con todos mis sponsors. Ustedes saben quiénes son, quienes me apoyan. Slimo, ePromotion, Sedena, Gearbox, Zaragoza y todos los demás que siempre me están apoyando. Muchas gracias y pues seguimos adelante en semifinales.
Very good, what he said. Congratulations again. You will watch Rodrigo in the semifinals tomorrow at 11 a.m. Join us here in 15 minutes for our next match, Lalo Portillo and Kane Wazelenchuk. Carrie checking out from IRT Live.